My name's Audrey, and I have a 2-year-old son named Bennett who has multiple disabilities, and I have been attending a support group for the past 2 years, and it's run by Support for Families, and it's called the Tuesday Night Support Group, and it's at CPMC. This group has been one of the mainstays of my life for the past 2 years. I don't know how I would have made it through all the ups and downs of raising this child and dealing with all the things we've had to deal with without the help of this group. Last spring, my son was having 100 to 200 seizures a day, and we were not able to control his seizures with medication, so we decided that we needed to do something more dramatic. Consider a surgery called a hemispherectomy, where they remove the right half of the brain. And so we went to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota, and had the surgery done. It was a success, and the months leading up to that surgery were probably the most stressful and anxious months of my life. I was at support group every 2 weeks. When it would happen every 2 weeks, and I was always there. The group was a huge help in just helping me deal with the emotional, the emotional aspect of it, the anxiety I felt of the impending surgery, all the worries, and just logistical travel concerns, that sort of thing. And after the surgery, it was really great to come back and say it worked, and feel all the love and support of the people that were there, and to continue to return with updates about how well Bennett was doing. And everyone really wants to help each other, and it's just an amazing resource and an amazing support for all of us. And I think most of us that go, all of us that go to this group on a regular basis, feel that if we didn't have it, we don't know how we would make it without this help. And it's just really an amazing help for us. So thank you.
Hola, me llamo María Tuyo y él es mi esposo. Support for Family me ha ayudado muchísimo, me ha ayudado a entender más acerca de las disabilidades de mis hijos. El más grande se llama Humberto, tiene 11 años y tiene HDD, y Neri tiene el diagnóstico de autismo. Support for Families me ha ayudado en entender más la situación de mis hijos, cómo ayudarlos más, y aprender también de otros padres que tienen más conocimientos, y todos los que trabajan aquí en Support for Families son padres igual como yo, que tienen hijos con disabilidades, y es una organización que nos ayuda a todos en cómo envolvernos más con nuestros hijos, y
I've been using these services long ago, goes back since 1998, 1999. Since my child was diagnosed with ADHD, we were looking for help to understand our problems with our children, and then we found help. As a result of all the help we have been provided, our children have a better life at home. They are doing good at school. Not to forget to mention that for us, people who speak Spanish, Support for Families, they have great people. They are bilingual. They are here to help you. When we are asked on the streets, anywhere, we know other families whether they are new, their children were just diagnosed, or whether they are still they have their children are older. They ask for information. We are able to provide them with information. If we cannot, we just tell them Support for Families has the answers for you.
Hi, my name is Rhoda, and I am a family mentor for Support for Families. Before I came to Support for Families and got to know the staff and people at Support for Families, I tell you, life was tougher because I didn't have information and resources that I have now. I'm a mother of 4 children. I have a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 9-year-old, and an 11-year-old. 2 boys and 2 girls. My son, Christian, who's 9, has autism. Support for Families offered, opportunity to come in and do anything from borrowing books from the library to speaking to, individuals here about where can I find the various resources for behavioral help for my son Christian, and other issues that we have had and challenges that we've had to face, such as child care issues, issues around after-school programs. And in fact, as a mentor, I'm able now to refer other people to those resources that I had an opportunity to use that helped and worked for me and my family. As I mentioned, I'm a mother of 4, and there are 3 other children in my life who I support alone, and so Support for Family has been most helpful with my entire family. So I appreciate them very much. Thank you. Two boys and 2 girls. My son Christian, who's 9, has autism. Autism, as you might know, has shows itself in a lot of different ways as a disability, including social problems, speech issues, and other things behaviorally that pose a problem, and has been quite a burden over the years for myself as a single mother. And I have had a lot of support from Support for Families, but the biggest support that I've found has been the mentor program. The mentor program for me, believe it or not, as a mentor, has been most helpful, because as I realize that there are a lot of people out there with some of the same issues as myself, and whom I can help and be of assistance to, encouragement to, has been very, very helpful for me and my family. And then there are the mentors, a couple of them who've helped me over the years, knowing that they have faced similar problems as I have, has given me some words of encouragement and advice, also has been very supportive. And then just coming here and knowing that all the people who work for Support for Families are faced with the same things and some of the similar issues that I am faced with has been really helpful. The staff, in other words, who have children who have disabilities has to me been amazing, because despite their their issues that they face, they have reached out to all of us and been helpful. So I really appreciate just having an opportunity to know some of these guys. Yeah, and their positive attitude and cheerful spirits despite everything has been very encouraging as well. Thank you. And you better not ask me to do that again, because I won't be able to.
I was going to tell you too, you don't have to look at the camera. Looking at the camera is fine, but if you're more comfortable, you can look at Jen. You can look at me.